Hey, this is Dave Allen. Welcome to video number 3 on how to get your online business started in the next 7 days. Now, if you remember yesterday's video, we talked about hosting. We chose to get something set up with Host Armada. Today, we're going to go into the website and I'm going to show you the exact plugins you need to have, because the name of the game is we want to have speed. Have you ever gone to a website and it runs slow? It just snail paced. It's a bad user experience. So there's a site at the end of what we're doing here. This is my Dave Allen Pro. We want to go to GT metrics and we want to be able to get you an A for the new site. So there's a few plugins that have to be installed. Now, everybody thinks they can build a WordPress site. You know, you see the local businesses, some of these small local businesses, or even certain people, they build their own sites, but they run so slow. And as I said, if you have a slow website, you got a bad user experience, people are going to get off of it very fast. So today's video, we're going to show you the exact plugins that are needed to make sure you have a laser focus and actually more of a fast, what's the word I'm looking for? We want to be able to run this thing where it's running very, very quickly. Okay, so log into your Host Armada. You're going to come to this page right here. You're going to click on cPanel. Okay, and now before we go to our WordPress installation, there's somewhere we want to go right here, and that is on security. We want to look at SSL status. Okay, and we want to see if that new domain that I set up has an SSL certificate, and we're not too worried about that one there. I run Dave Allen Pro through Google. But the extra funds online, we want to make sure that it has its SSL certificate all set up. Okay, so let's see here. Extra funds online, there it is right there. So you have it all set up. Now, if you ever come in here and you find out that it's not, all you do, like if I was going to do this, and as I said, I don't need to get the SSL on here because my calendar and my email runs off of Google Suite, off of Google Business. So let's just say it wasn't, you would click on the check mark, and then you're going to come up here and you're going to click off anything to do with your domain, and then you're going to run auto SSL. That'll make sure you have an SSL certificate so that it's secured for your domain. So let's get back to the pad here. Let's scroll down. Let's go to WordPress. And as I said yesterday, you can get to your site a couple different ways. You can come down here, you can click onto it here, which is going to take you to the actual site itself, or you can come to here. Actually, let's go to here. And you can actually go to your domain. So I used extrafundsonline.com/WP login, and you can put your username and your password and log in that way. Okay, so either way you want to get there, the main thing is we want to get there. Okay, so now we're looking at a dashboard. Let's come down to plugins, click on install plugins. We want to get rid of Askament. We want to get rid of Hello Dolly. Okay, and actually I did make a mistake yesterday. We're not going to run Lightspeed Cache, so we're going to deactivate Lightspeed Cache. We're going to delete that. Okay, we're going to come over to all posts. We're going to get rid of the Hello Worlds. Okay, trash, we're going to delete permanently. And if I'm going too quick, folks, don't worry. Just you can stop and pause the video once. Well, it's going to be a recorded video, so you can stop and pause it. Watch it again if you need to. Pages, again, click on pages. We're going to hang on to this for right now, but we're going to get rid of the sample page. Okay. And the sample page, we're going to move it to trash right there. Okay, and on appearance, we're going to click on themes, and we're going to get rid of, we're going to keep this 2022 because we're going to build something over top of this, but we're going to get rid of 2020. So all you really do here is you click on it. So where it says theme details, click on that. Bottom right-hand corner, hit delete. Okay, same thing with this one here, hit delete. So we've got ourselves a clean operation, fresh slate. We're ready to get going here. So let's go to plugins and we're going to get cracking right now. So install plugins, we have none. Now the rule of thumb, you don't want to install more than 20 plugins on a site. Any more than 20 plugins, WordPress starts to run a little bit slower. So we're going to load up a few plugins right now. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to do Classic Editor. Now you're going to understand that Classic Editor, the reason we do Classic Editor is if you go to let's say, oh, actually, see that this is the new editor that WordPress came out with, and it is so confusing. Now, if you decide you like that new editor better, hey, all the power to you. But I like the old classic editor because it's a lot simpler to do things with. And you'll see as we start to build posts and pages, it's a lot easier. So let me show you this right now here. So if I go now here to add a new page, look at that. Page title, all the content goes in here. We're just used to it more. So, but whatever works for you. If you decide you don't want Classic Editor, this isn't a main plugin for making your site run faster. This is a plugin that's going to make you run. It's just this plugin is going to help you edit and create posts and pages a lot easier than what you're doing right now. Okay. So the next one is we're going to add what's called AMP. Okay. Oh, hold on a second here. I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know why I'm doing it here. We got to go back to plugins here. So leave. So we're going to add a new plugin and we're going to add AMP. Just type out AMP. Okay. Now the one we're looking for here is this one right here. Compatible with your version of WordPress, updated 3 days ago. We're going to go ahead and install it. And we're going to go ahead and activate it. Okay. And we're just going to hit basic. We're not going to worry too much about this right now. Hit no thanks. Okay. And we're not going to worry too much about any of the design. You can get into this a little bit later. But we're going to basically come over here and keep installing more plugins here. Okay. The next one is called Auto. So Auto P T-I-M-I-Z-E, auto optimize or auto optimize, however you want to pronounce that. And we're looking for this one right here, the one with the speedometer. Okay, last updated 4 weeks ago, and by Frank Gossens. We're going to go ahead and install that one. We're going to activate it, and we should have accelerated. So AMP, basically accelerated mobile pages, auto optimize, classic editor. Okay, perfect. And we're going to keep on adding more here. So we're going to add the next one. We're going to add, now this one, our site's going to be built off of it. So it's Elementor. Okay. And we're going to do another video on how to actually build out Elementor, but this is the one we're going to do right now. All right. And we're going to go ahead and activate this one right here. Okay. And it's being activated. Okay, we're going to go back here. We don't want to get too much into that right now, so it's active. And let's have a look here. So plugins, it did get added. We're going to add another one. We're going to add schema. Okay, now there's a lot of different ones, and we're looking for this one right here. Okay, by Hesham. Updated 1 month ago, and you can look at it. It does say compatible with your version of WordPress. Now you really want to make sure you're not loading anything that's untested, like this one right here, untested with your version of WordPress. The reason you don't want to do that is it could crash. Now there might be 1 or 2 that we do install that has that, but we've already tested them with this installation, and you're good to go with that. All right, perfect. So now we got schema. We're going to come back to plugins. We're going to add another one here. And what's next? We're going to do W3 total cache. Okay. And this is the one we're looking for right here by bogged. Okay, perfect. And we're going to go ahead and activate this one, folks. All right. And so activate. And we've got that one going here. So that one is performance. Now we're going to add another one called word fence. I can't even talk today here. Word fence security. Okay. And we're looking for this one right here by word fence. I don't know why I can't say word fence. So we're going to go ahead and install that one. And we're going to go ahead and activate that one right there. And we've got two more to do here, which is perfect. Okay. And now you have successfully installed WordFence. You can go ahead and put an email in there. I recommend putting an email in there. I'll use my Dave Allen Pro. This will let us know if any security alerts are going on with this here. So put in a good email and then go ahead and hit continue. Okay. And you don't have to upgrade to premium. Okay. And then just a couple more here. WP optimize. Did we do that one already? Let me see here. Oh, no, we did a auto optimize. Okay. So, and you want to stay up to date? Yeah, we're going to enable auto update. And we're going to dismiss this one for right now. So WP optimize. Okay. And this is the one we're looking for right now, compatible with your version of WordPress. So we're going to go ahead and install that one. And we're going to go ahead and activate it. Okay. All right. And to make your site secure as possible, take a moment to optimize. We're going to come back to that one here in a second. And the last one we want to do is Yoast. Yes, Yoast SEO. Okay. This is going to allow us to rank our site. Okay. So Yoast SEO. All right. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and activate that one. Now, I'm not going to get into Yoast right now because that's going to be another video to make sure we're all set up perfect. So we're going to leave that alone right now. We are going to come over to performance and we're going to go over to feature showcase. Just make sure we got everything going here. So accept, welcome to total cache, W3 total cache setup. So we're going to go ahead and accept. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of go through the setup guide really quickly here. We want to test the page cache. Okay. And then it's going to come up next. Okay. And we want to test the database cache. We want to make sure we test everything here just to make sure that we're all set up proper. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Come on up again. Test object cache. And as you can see, this does go fairly quickly. My recommendation is to play the video. If you got a couple computers, play the video on one computer, stop it, do stuff on your other computer. And you'll just find it a lot better to get through it. No problem there. Okay, so hit next. And lazy load images. And we've done everything, so we're at the dashboard. Okay, so all that looks good. Okay, now activating the SEO. We're not going to worry about anything for SEO right now. We are going to come up and address this one right here. It says to make your site secure as possible, take a moment to optimize the WordPress web application. So click there to configure. Okay, and we're just going to hit continue. Actually, we got to download that. We're not going to do anything with that right now, but we're going to just download it just so we have it. We might have to have that for future reference, so just save it somewhere. All right, perfect. And we're good to go there. Okay, so brute force protections, 100%. This is currently in learning mode. So basically what it's doing is it's learning the new site. Come back in a day or two and it'll start to show some things being kind of monitored and watched here. There's a lot of hacking on these sites. So the reason we load up all these plugins is so that not only is it running fast, but it's handling any kind of hacking going on or any kind of spam or any kind of just BS that stops your sites from performing in the World Wide Web. Okay, so now that we've got everything done, that takes care of the plugin. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab your website. Now mine's Extra Funds Online. Okay, now you see how it's HTTPS. That's why you want to do this security certificate at the beginning, SSL. So now you're going to grab that, come over to GT metrics. We're going to put this in here. Okay, and we're going to test the site. And we're going to see where we're at. Now, hopefully we get an A, which is what I have, which is what we're aiming for. So let's see if this new one can get us an A. Now, sometimes it'll come up with we want to avoid like an F or an E or anything crazy, because that's not going to get us anywhere with that. Now, if it does happen, what we might want to do is come back here and I'll show you what to do, but we're going to just run a quick test right here. There we go. Look at that. A, 97%. On performance, and the structure is 99%. We can't get any better than that. And we ran it out of a test server location in Vancouver, Canada, in a different country. I'm actually in Prescott, Arizona, so quite a ways away. And by doing that, look at that, it's running an A. So that's been very successful. But let's say you ran this and it comes up as like maybe a B or a C. Come on over to your site, and where it says performance, purge all caches. Okay, that'll just kind of purge everything. Purge all modules, OP code cache, and just kind of do that, and then come back over here. Oh, failed to flush. Okay, not a big deal. Okay, empty all caches. Okay, perfect. And we don't need to worry about anything like that. It did say run a compatibility check, but we don't need to worry about that. And we've got ourselves an A, folks. So this is it for the video on making sure you have the proper plugins. So that we have a secure site, we have a fast running site, and on GT metrics is coming up as an A. So I want to thank you for this video. Wait for video number 4, the next one, where we're going to actually get in and start designing it to start making it look pretty on the front end. We got the back end taken care of. Now we got to get the front end looking really pretty, really good, whatever you want to call it. We want to have it looking really nice, very appeasing. So when people come to that site, they want to click on links and go to more places. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, we're going to be keeping out with more videos, and like the video, that'd be appreciated. If you have any comments, comment them below, and we'll see you on the next video.